Hey fellow beauty finders, this is Mathias4makeup, and I'm so glad you decided to click on this hot topic. I got my good friend Steven Dimmick here today. Hey Steven. I'm so glad you're here with your big jug of water.
I didn't realize it had a spout. Matthias is like,
Girl.
Are you sure you want to drink out of that?
Yeah, she's thirsty, girl. She's thirsty. She's real
How else
thirsty.
do you drink vodka?
Oh shit. So let's break it down. I mean, let's start off by saying that, in my opinion, because I've done work with fashion models over my career and I've worked with a lot of actors and actresses, is that it takes a lot more, I believe, technique and skill level to know what to do with skin over the age of, let's say, 30.
Yes, 100%.
Because there are certain things you can and can't do. There are certain tricks you can play with light, concealer, foundation, and I feel that a lot of girls and guys who just work in fashion and only have to work on canvases that are like, 13 to 20 years old, I think they have it easy.
I tend to agree with you. I worked in fashion for most of my career until I got here to Los Angeles. And then when I got here to Los Angeles, I started teaching, I started working in the celebrity field, and I started working with older celebrity women. And it was a whole different kettle of fish. It was a whole different idea of how do I utilize heavier makeup while still working with older skin types, older skin textures. But even though an older celebrity, their skin's always really gorgeous. They maintain, they take care of themselves. It's still a very different kettle of fish.
It is. It always reminds me of this one story that I had that I'll never forget. I was freelancing for, I think, NARS Cosmetics, like a long time ago when I first started out. We did one of these big Nordstrom's trend shows, where all the brands send their whole teams of artists and they book appointments all day long to sell as much product and talk about the spring trends or the fall trends, this and that. Anyway, so I had a woman who was about 45 years old, and at the end of my entire makeup demo, I'm going through this list of things she needs to buy. Like, okay, so we put on this moisturizer, this cream, this primer, this foundation, this concealer. Then we highlighted you with this powder. We contoured you with this powder. And she said to me, I just read in a magazine recently that you're not supposed to wear more than 3 or 4 products on when you're older than 40, so I really don't understand why you think I need all these products. I said to her, it's interesting that you read that. Do you feel that you have less to hide as far as discoloration and markings on your face than you did when you were 16? Because in my experience, 16-year-old skin is virtually flawless. It's tight, it's supple, it's gorgeous. You can throw a little bit of cream blush on and a little bit of cream eyeshadow on and some mascara and a lip gloss, and you're ready to go. But when you get to a certain age, sun damage starts to pop up, moles and freckles get darker, under eye circles show up because you're working 60 hours a week or you're raising a kettle full of kids. It's like you look more tired because your life is more stressful. So I personally feel like women who are older need a little bit more makeup than women or girls who are younger.
It's true, and I also think older women actually deserve to spend more time on themselves. They've already lived a life where they may have raised kids, they may still have kids, but you deserve the time, you deserve the energy, you deserve the effort for yourself. Makeup doesn't make you a better person, but I always know when I put makeup on, I feel good.
You wear makeup?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I've opted to go bare today, but sometimes.
I kind of know what you mean. Every once in a while, I like to put on just a little bit of eyeshadow. I don't know if you could tell.
I pretty much stick to lip balm and a little bit of BB cream myself, like today.
For those of you guys who are wondering why we are on full beat down, we actually filmed a collaboration together, a Get Ready With Me series. Part 1 is all about complexion products that we love, and part 2 is all about how to get these gorgeous eyes. So if you guys haven't seen that, you gotta check it out. Steven, thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I love being had.
If you guys out there are enjoying my Monday makeup chats, please do subscribe to my channel. I do a Monday makeup chat every single week. I also do 2 other videos, that's 3 every single week. Beauty demos, tutorials, and makeup hauls. And I'm doing a series with Steven, a Get Ready With Me series. If you guys want to check that out and see how we clocked these faces up to God's eyes and ears, then you need to stay tuned because I have those videos coming up. Now follow us both on social media at Glossy Girl, at Daily Dimmick, at Mathias4makeup. I'm putting all of our links right down here at the bottom, and I would love to hear your comments or thoughts down below, and leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. We are big Periscopers.
Yes.
We always do live Q&A on Periscope, so if you guys want to follow us on the Periscope app or watch our live feeds, you can check down below in my description box for our Periscope feeds. Alright, we will talk to you next time. I want to talk about the difference between doing makeup on skin over the age of, let's say, 35, 40,
Okay.
and doing makeup on skin that's younger and fresher and tauter and more oily. I mean, there are major differences,
There
right?
are major differences, and it goes into, I think, not so much the color. Like everyone's always like, oh, I can't wear this certain color, and I don't think that that's it. It's